In this demo of SRUP in action, we see the protocol being used to provide a remote software update service for a very simple Internet of Things device built from a Raspberry Pi and using a Python client application running on iOS using Pythonista. The implementation of SRUP used here provides a secure web API to access the command and control server, which then sends SRUP messages to the device. The initiate message is triggered when the user selects the software configuration to send to the device. Once the device receives the message and it's been verified, the software is downloaded by the device, checked, and finally the success of the operation is signaled back to the user. Here we can also see that from the server's point of view by looking at the logs in real time. Once the user has received the response and is ready to activate the new software configuration, they signal the C2 server to send the activate message, triggering the device to switch over to the new software. We can also look behind the scenes to see the web API in action. This API is implemented using Python and Flask and is linked to the main C2 server, which is written in C++, via Apache Thrift. SRUP provides three types of error return in the event that the file specified in the initiate message cannot be retrieved correctly. The first of these is used if the file's SHA-256 digest does not match the value specified in the initiate message. The file may not be available at the specified URL, or the server address itself may be invalid or otherwise unreachable. Despite the graphical user interface, the web API uses simple post and get requests over HTTPS. We can see what's happening more easily by looking at those requests directly, here using Postman. Note that in this case, we're deliberately specifying an invalid digest. The post request returns a token to be used in the later parts of the transaction. After the post request with the initiate message, the SRUP response message is automatically sent back to the C2 server by the device. However, to retrieve it via the web API, we must make a GET request, specifying the token. Since in this case the digest was not valid, we cannot activate the new software on the device. If we try to make an activate post request, the web API will inform us that the token is invalid.